Expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com, to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family-friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life. It has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Wyoming. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com. When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com, to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family-friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming
It's game time on 1112 BISN.
You've got to get points every time you touch the ball.
Live game coverage of your South High Bison athletic programs.
And it goes out of bounds to South.
Expert play-by-play with Steve McDonald.
Still Saber gets it on right side high.
In-depth color commentary by Alan Cummings.
Huge break for South. We've got East rattled.
And all of the excitement from your South High Bison athletic programs.
He gets it up, he's in the end zone!
Are you ready?
And this is going to be absolutely humongous.
Here's Stephen Allen live on 1112 BISN.
Well, good evening, fans, and welcome to Bison Stadium here on the campus of Cheyenne South High School, as tonight we bring you Friday Night Lights 11-12 BISN style as the homestanding South High Bison take on the Kelly Walsh Trojans from Casper, Wyoming, here in this week's 4A action on the home field for the South Bison. Thanks for joining us on the S&J Science pregame show with Alan Cummings. I'm Steve McDonald, and Alan, big game tonight. Both teams come in 0 for 3. This is a game that's a must for both teams.
Oh, this is a huge must for both teams. I mean, because this could be literally for a playoff spot if you think about it. And granted, the final two spots in the 4A conference don't go to the playoffs, but when you're fighting with teams like Rock Springs, who only has one win, this is a huge win because Rock Springs a huge game. Did I say win?
Yeah. Hey,
I'm predicting something. Well, anyways, because since Kelly Walsh lost the Rock Springs, that's pretty much like another game in hand. So this is a huge game today, Steve.
Well, and Evanston, of course, playing Laramie tonight in another biggie. Evanston 1-2 and Laramie 0-3. So there are about 5 teams at the bottom of the 4A conference. Of course, Laramie, Kelly Walsh, and South all at 0-3, and then Evanston, Rock Springs sitting at 1-2. So it is only week 3 in the season, but every one of these games is an absolute must to get some into playoff contention.
It really is, and if you look at South's first 3 games, yeah, they're 0-3, but they were in every game. I mean, every loss of them. I mean, they were Central. They had that game. They were in that game. East. The score doesn't even indicate how close that game really was, and obviously Evanston. I mean, so South could easily be right now 2-1, 3-0. I mean, but they haven't learned how to finish teams off yet, and that's led to an 0-3 start. So this is a good way to kickstart your season, especially when you've got the game that you've got coming up next week.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we talked about it from the beginning of the season that the promise was really high for this South team this year. Again, we've talked about it on numerous occasions, how this is a veteran team, a junior, senior laden team. They've got great guys at the skill positions, big physical offensive line. It should be good on defense, but the ball just has not bounced their way this season. In Evanston, we've talked about the gut-kicking loss up there. There was a real disappointment there. South probably had the better football squad, just couldn't get it done. Then the Central game was a little bit of an off game for South. And last week they played probably their best game of the year and probably one of the more entertaining high school football games we've seen all year, if not in the last couple of years, and that's when they went over to East, and it was a dogfight. East ended up coming away 41-27 in that one.
Yeah, you know, it's just a matter of the little things. Against Central, it was the penalties. Against East, it was the turnovers that got us. So, you know, you learn how to control some of those things, and you never know. Tonight could be a big win for South, and that's what I want to see. I don't want to see a close win. If South wins this game, I want to see them honestly win pulling away. I mean, how great would that feel? I mean, They've got 2 wins in program or 3 wins in program history, but none of them are really pulling away type victories. And when you're going up against Kelly Walsh, who right now, and you're going to go over this later, has the worst defense in the 4A conference, this is a chance for Austin Barker and that big strike, offense that they have to really do some damage.
One of the big storylines for tonight, South a little bit decimated by injury coming into this game, missing some key components on offense. Big Cody Allen, the right tackle, will not play tonight, has a spleen issue. Hopefully he's going to get checked out early Monday, and if things are go for next week, he'll be back. Also, Conrad Neer suffered a concussion in last week's game. He's a starting defensive back. He will not see action in the game. And then Andrew Eagleroad was questionable right up till game time with an ankle. He's suited up and out there, been cleared to play. Of course, Jacob Springer with the torn up knee that he suffered before the East game, the week of practice there. So South a little bit depleted, and they're only going to have about 30 kids in uniform tonight, and we'll see how that affects the team.
And it's the whole football program. South has been so decimated by injuries, they've had to cancel some of their JV games because of it, and so it's going to be interesting to see who steps into those roles with those players out today. And when they do step into those roles, there cannot be a letdown.
Okay, so the teams are at midfield for the toss of the coin. Kelly Walsh won the toss deferred, and for the 3rd week in a row, South will have the first possession of the ball game, and they will start defending the north end zone. So, fans, plenty more to go. We're just getting started here on the S&J Science pregame show. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the Kelly Walsh football team. We'll take a look at South. We've still got starting lineups, Allen's stampede to victories, and we're in the coaching press box with a couple of legends, Phil the Real Deal Vigil and Coach Kevin McLeod. So the cast of thousands is in the press box. Let's take a time out here. You're listening to the S&J Science pregame show on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Wyoming. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE Woods.com, and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com. When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE Woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Back here live, fans, at Bison Stadium tonight. The South High Bison take on the Kelly Walsh Trojan in a battle of teams looking for their first victory of the season. South coming in 0-3. Kelly Walsh coming in 0-3 in the something's gotta give game. We're about 20 minutes out from halftime, and let's take a look at tonight's opponent, the Kelly Walsh Trojans, coming down from Casper. And man, they are a tale of two different teams on both sides of the ball. Kelly Walsh, one of the better offensive producing teams in the state of Wyoming. At the same time, they're just about the worst defensive team in the state.
Now, be real quick though. Now that you say that, you got to look at who they played. I mean, they've played Sheridan and Campbell County already. So I mean, that
could
worst
skew
defense,
things in a hurry.
just a tad bit. So,
but Kelly Walsh does come in averaging over 200 yards on the ground per game, 214 yards on the ground. They add to that 172 through the air, so that brings them in as the third-ranked offense in the state, 386 yards. And the story of their offense, wears the number 1 on his jersey, and he is just about Mr. Everything. They're almost a one-man show with a 1 on his jersey, Lamont Frisbee.
Yeah, that kid, he can throw the ball and he can run the ball. I mean, so he's the true double threat that a lot of high school teams want to have, So South's got to be they've got to be really disciplined defensively. You've got to know your role on the team, follow the game plan, whatever game plan they put in this week, and do not let him go crazy on you. And if you do let him go crazy, at least contain the other crazy.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you remember last year's game against Kelly Walsh, they had almost the same deal with Marcus Nolan and a quarterback, and Nolan just torched his team. Of course, last year South didn't have the opportunity to get a lot of subs into that game, so they were pretty tired down. They fought and scratched back after going down 2 or 3 touchdowns at halftime. They fought and scratched back to get right in the ball game, and then they just ran out of gas, and Marcus Nolan took it over. But talking about Lamont Frisbee, he's the third-ranked rusher in the state from the quarterback position, 104 yards a game, and he also throws the ball at a good clip. He's a fifth-ranked quarterback right behind Barker, and he throws for 172 yards a game. So all-purpose yards, Lamont Frisbee, he is the number 1 guy in the state of Wyoming. And you talked about their defense giving up all those yards against Gillette and Sheridan. Talk about this kid being the number 1 all-purpose guy going against the Sheridan and Gillette defenses at almost 300 yards a game that he accounts for by himself.
Yeah, and that's nuts. And so when you have a kid that's almost putting up 300 all-purpose yards a game by himself, South's got to make him one-dimensional. You're either going to try to take away his passing game, make him beat you with his feet, or take away the running game and make him beat you in the air. I would rather go with the air attack, try to make him beat you in the air. Our cornerbacks have gotten a lot better since week 1. So you've just got to be able to pick your poison with this kid.
And the other guy on the stat sheet that jumps out on offense is number 12, Grant Murphy. He's a receiver. He's ranked 8th in the state in receiving. Other than that, and Jacob Costel, another guy that runs the ball, number 7 for Kelly Walsh. He averages about 71 a game. So we'll be looking at Lamont Frisbee, number 1, Jacob Costel, number 7, and Grant Murphy, number 12, will be the guys to look at on the Kelly Walsh offense. On the other side of the ball, again, Alan talked about it, but this Kelly Walsh team really hasn't done a very good job offensively, but they've played 2 of the 3 best offenses in the state in the first 2 weeks. They are dead last against the run. They are 9th out of 10 teams against the pass, and dead last overall, giving up 440 yards a game.
Yeah, that's nuts. And like you said, it is skewed. It's skewed, man.
It's skewed, man.
It is skewed. I mean, look who they played. Gillette. They opened up the season against Gillette. Then Sheridan. And then Rock Springs. Rock Springs last year was one of the teams that led the state in rushing. So it's really hard to say, is that a true ranking? We'll find out tonight. Marquez Jefferson's been trying to find his footing since he came back onto the field halfway through at halftime against Evanston. So he had a really solid game against Central. Then against East, he was held down. So this is going to be a really good tale of where South's offense truly is. I'll tell you one thing Kelly Walsh cannot do, though, is sit on our receivers. East did that last week, and East had one of the better defenses in the state last week, and we torched them. So I'm kind of hoping that we have kind of the same repeat of that and that we can take advantage of some mismatches in the secondary.
So let's flip the table and talk about these home-standing South High Bison, where they stack up offensively and defensively. And Alan Cummings is going to give you a little bit of rundown on the South High Bison.
Well, if you look at them offensively, team rushing-wise, they're dead last in the 4A conference at 84 yards a game. Last week, they were 9th in the conference, so I think they only had 40 yards rushing last week, and that dropped them down. Passing-wise, though, we're 4th in the conference with 186 yards a game. Now, that is kind of telling because we do have 6 interceptions, but we do have 5 touchdowns out of that. Team defense-wise, South's right there towards the bottom as they rank 8th in the state, giving up 200 – I'm sorry, that's offense, team offense. Overall, they're 8th in the state, 271 yards a game. I was about to say, wow, we give up a lot on defense. Team defense-wise, on the rush side, South is halfway in the middle of the pack. There are 6 at 174 yards a game they give up rushing. Pass defense-wise, this is what's been kind of hurting them. They're 8th in the conference at 187 yards a game they give up. And overall, as a team defense, they give up an average of 360 yards a game. A lot of that happened last week against East, and a lot of it happened the week before against Central.
So tonight we talked about how big a game tonight is. Thanks for joining us. If we got people from around the country, hopefully Grandma Farmer out in North Carolina has checked in, and so thanks for listening to us far and wide. Want to talk real quick, and I'm going to mention this a couple times throughout the night. A very special friend of 1112 BISN, Kirsten Olmos, is a South High cheerleader, and she has been chosen to participate in the All-American Cheer New Year's Day Parade in London, England. So she's currently undertaking a fundraising activity right now where she's selling personalized South High scarves, peanut butter balls, and Oreo cookie balls. Check her out on Facebook. Look at Amy Olmos, Olmos, on Facebook, and contact her, get her some help to get to London. Okay, let's take another time.
Not just that, but you've got 2 other cheerleaders, Olivia.
Yeah, there's a number of them. Yep.
Taylor Stetzel, that's going, and so get out and support all of them. They all have fundraisers they're doing, trying to get to London for the New Year's Day parade.
Yeah, so just keep your ear open for the different cheerleaders doing different things. So let's take our second time out here. When we come back, we got tonight's starting lineup and your weekly junior high roundup will be coming up when we come back right here on the S&J Signs pregame show on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family-friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com, to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
Back here live, Bison Stadium, as we await the start of the South Kelly Walsh football game here. Under 10 minutes to go till game time. Thanks for joining us from around the city, around the state, and around the country. We do have one score to update, an early start up in Sheridan. The Sheridan Broncs lead the East Thunderbirds 28-0 second quarter.
Yeah, I'm kind of speechless on that one. I'm not really, man. Sheridan's good. They are just good. They're the number 1 ranked team in the state for a reason. They were fast last year. They're faster this year. They've got Blake Godwin throwing the ball, and what's his name? Coy Steele. On the other end, so
that is just an all-time name. Coy Steele.
Oh, that's going to be great. I can't wait for basketball.
So in this week's junior high roundup, the Johnson Firebirds with a great big win. The Fighting Firebirds of Johnson High, the 8th grade team, played Laramie here this week and came out with a big victory, 16-6 on the home field. That pushes their record on the season to 4-1. And who we got coming up this week? At home against McCormick this week. So jump on SouthHighBisonAthletics.com. You can get Johnson's schedule if you get a free afternoon. Get out there and root them on. Alan's going to tell us about the 7th grade game.
Yeah, 7th grade team. They won it in Laramie against Johnson 12-8. Johnson against Laramie 12-8. Great goal line stand. Held them at the half-inch line with like 5 seconds left in the game to pull out that victory. And this week they go to McCormick in what could be a deciding game on who wins the conference, at the end of the season. Our only loss is to McCormick this year. So,
and in your Junior Bison roundup, the Junior Bison opened their season last week in stunning fashion as they took a 52-6 loss to the Irish. And Daddy Cummings in the house. So this week the Junior Bison look to rebound tomorrow at 2:00 at Okie against the Cowboys.
You know what? I hope we can put what happened last week behind us. Forget what happened and remind us that, hey, we got pads for a reason. Let's use them. Let's hope that happens tomorrow.
So we didn't get starting lineups for Kelly Walsh, but talk about some of the kids that we know are going to play. Lamont Frisbee is a junior quarterback. Well, he's only a junior, so we get him next year too. He's 6'2", 165. Not a very big kid as far as stature goes. He's a tall guy, skinny guy. And then we know about Jacob Costel. He's actually listed as a quarterback, but he's their leading receiver. He's only 5'8", 165. And, of course, or he's a running back, rather, excuse me. Then Grant Murphy is a 6', 165 receiver. So looking down Kelly Walsh's lineup, they are just really not a real big team at the skill positions, and they are taking the field now. And here comes the South High Bison onto the field. And Kevin McLeod's getting them into it. The coach.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That's a whole different deal than the first game.
Man, I feel like running through a wall right now.
I do feel like jumping out this window.
Holy smokes, get me some pads on.
So we'll be getting ready for the national anthem here directly.
I'm going to put the video on the South High Marching Band.
Under the direction of Gino Hernandez.
Gino.
He's waving his hat like he's ready. We got it, Gino.
Please welcome the South High Marching Band and rise for tonight's national anthem.
So the national anthem.
Another great rendition there.
Another great rendition by that South High Marching Band. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup for South. They're going to start with the ball on offense, and they will come out looking a little bit like this. At the center, anchoring the line, Robert Hernandez. He's a junior, 6'1", 285. The guards are Andrew Eagleroad. Trying to find Andrew Eagleroad, 5'10", 225. He's a senior. Has a little bit of an ankle issue. Wasn't supposed to start, but he's a late starter. The other guard on the other side, Nick Sawi, 6'1", 225. He's a senior. At left tackle, Aaron Smith, 6'2", 220. And the big missing link at right tackle, Cody Allen not playing tonight. Michael Allard, 6'1", 303, the big guy.
Holy smokes.
Michael Allen. Now the skill guys at quarterback. You know him, you love him. Number 4, he's 5'9", he's 165. He's a senior, Austin Barker. And behind him in the backfield will be Kelby Niebuhr, wearing number 24. He's a 5'10", 175 senior. And Marquez Jefferson, 5'8", 160. He's a senior. And the Bryce Soder, the big tight end, 6 feet tall, 175. And the receivers will be Riley Habercorn, 5'10", 175. And
kind of threw me off there for a second when you got quiet.
McDonald, 6'2", 155.
I want to give a quick shout out
Also in attendance
to all the people watching from Casper, Cheyenne, Wyoming, California, Idaho, Nevada, Hawaii, North Carolina, Maine, Massachusetts.
Yeah, hey.
From all over the world. We are the world renowned.
We've even been told that Donald Trump might tune in tonight at SouthHighBisonAthletics.com.
Kind of a smaller South High home crowd. It is cooler outside.
So it's time for a stampede to victory. Allen's keys for the South High Bison to be victorious in this game.
But I'll tell you what, you come out right off the bat and you pick up right where you left off last week offensively. You start attacking downfield and you stretch this offense. I mean, you stretch this defense at Kelly Walsh, and then you let Marquez Jefferson go on them. Second key, hold on to the ball. Do not give them free possessions. And the third, just go out there and have fun.
And tonight's Tri-State Veterinary Clinic uniform report, Kelly Walsh in their road uniforms. They have white jerseys and Kelly green pants, Kelly green numerals, and Kelly green helmets with the Trojan on it. South, of course, in their home, black and gold, black jerseys with gold numbers, gold pants, and the gold helmets. And we are just about ready to get it going. Teeing it up for Kelly Walsh is Michael Chona.
What number is that? Number
Choma.
5?
Michael Choma. And, of course, deep for South.
And chose to defer to the second half.
Now they're kicking into the wind as there is a wind coming in from the north-northwest, north-northeast at approximately 10 to 15 miles an hour.
Marquez Jefferson, Keyshawn Farmer deep for South. And
Number 5, Michael Choma. It's a kickoff for Kelly Walsh.
So I'm going to keep it on our kick returners.
So Farmer or Marquez Jefferson, both dangerous,
Farmer,
both real close to ripping one away this year.
Shoot, Farmer ran a 77-yard one back last week.
That was a punt, wasn't it?
No, that was a kick.
Oh, they're going to squib it. They must have seen some film. But Farmer's going to take it at the 19. Keyshawn to the 25. He's up to 30, across the 30, and out to about the 34. Give him 15 yards on the return. And number 25 on the tackle there is Kenny Manasco for Kelly Walsh.
Manasco, number 25 on the tackle. Farmer runs it back to about the 34. 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 Bison. Let's see what they do here against this Kelly Walsh defense. Looking at a 3-man front here for Kelly Walsh. They'll split a guy each side, go I formation. First play of the game. Give Jefferson up the middle. Jefferson's going to carry tacklers with him across the 35 and up to about they're going to give him the 39 maybe. Looks like about 5 yards on the carry.
Number 77 and number 6, it looks like, we're in on the tackle there.
Joel Strube.
Jefferson on the run, brought down by 77 Strube.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard gain. South again will send a receiver in each direction. Habercorn one side, Farmer near side, I formation on 2nd down. Jefferson, try the left side. Jefferson cuts back over the middle. He's got a hole. 45. He's across the 50. 45, 40. Jefferson down the sideline. 25, 20. Shoestring tackle by number 3. Trey Jennings on the tackle, but not before a 43-yard pickup there by Jefferson.
That was a huge run.
Number 3, Jennings.
Yep, 43 on the carry.
Huge run there by Jefferson.
1st and 10, South in business at the 18. This time, dual receivers go to the left.
Well, I say come out passing, and they're running. And I tell you what, they must have seen something in the scouting report I didn't.
I formation. Pitch. Far side, Jefferson. Cuts it back. Sees a hole. He's Inside the 15, still fighting for yards inside the 10. And taken down by a host of Kelly Walsh.
Number 30 on the tackle, 25 on the assist.
So he gets it all the way to the 9-yard line.
Boy, there.
Give him 9 yards on the carry, 2nd and 1. And South in business, knocking at the KW door.
This would be huge. Come out and just put one on him right here.
Barker good to pass, throws, caught, touchdown, Habercorn. And South's on the board early. And that's what you call going through the defense like a hot knife through butter. Bryce Soder.
That was a great drive by South, and I'll tell you what, they punctuated with that quick slant to Riley Habercorn. Speaking of Habercorn, I want to give a shout out to his older brother, Adam Habercorn, who's watching this game right now up in, they're going for the 2.
No, it was a bad snap.
Bad snap. They're going to get it, though.
The Farmer's going to get into the end zone for the conversion, and they got it. Wait, now, the one guy's signaling touchdown, and the white hat's coming over and putting his foot on the goal line.
One saying yes.
Let's see. They still haven't given a definitive signal here. And it's good. So a high snap on the extra point, but Farmer, and what a good guy to have being the holder, jumped high, got it, and ran around the right side, and it is 8-0 South on the Johnson Junior High scoreboard.
Well, I tell you what, that's the first opening drive for a touchdown in South High Bison football history. So 2 weeks, two firsts for South High School. So
let's see who Kelly Walsh.
Minute 39.
Yeah,
minute 39.
Didn't take him long at all.
Tell you, by the way, did I say, hey, give my shout out to Adam Habercorn, LCCC soccer player, up on the road with the LCCC Golden Eagles. And this kickoff is brought to you by the LCCC Golden Eagle Athletic Department.
7 and 17 are deep. Jacob Costel and Hunter Wright are the 2 deep guys. So Soder has it teed up here. And let's see if that offensive explosion can fire this defense up to come out and punish this Kelly Walsh team.
Man, you figure it would. That's a great way. That's how you want to start right there.
So there's a kick. Soder puts a nice toe to it. It will be right at his 3. Right to the 15. Got a little – oh, he just got smoked.
Oh.
Meet Brandon Holbrook.
Holbrook just laid the wood down. What number was right?
Number 17. Give him 22 on the return as he had to go back to the 3 to get it. But, boy, Holbrook just introduced him to Mr. Rydell shoulder pad. So here comes the Kelly Walsh offense. They're going to spread it out. Frisbee, Lamont Frisbee's the quarterback, number 1. And he'll give it to Costel on the first play. Costel trying to get the edge, and he won't do it. Well, he got away from a tackle there, and there's a late flag. Keyshawn on the initial contact.
Caleb Price on the cleanup. Let's see.
So it looks like they're giving him about 2 on the run, but let's see what the flag is.
It's coming back.
Good job of South setting the edge there a little better.
Block in the back.
So legal use of the hands.
Legal use of the hands. Is that 5 yards? 10 yards. So scratch that run play out.
So it'll be 1st and about 19. It's a spot foul, it looks like. So
now here's where the dual threat quarterback can really get South if we do not set an edge. That Frisbee kid can burn you both ways, so you've got to play him honest.
Frisbee in the shotgun. Frisbee to throw. He tucks it down. Nobody to throw to. Now he's got some pressure, and he just has to dump it. Intercepted! Is that Mondragon? I believe it is.
Number 24 with the
Oh,
interception.
number 24, Kelby Niebuhr with the interception.
Niebuhr with the interception.
And South in business again. Great job by the defense. Boy, Frisbee had nowhere to go with the football.
Well, he did. He went right to number 24 from Cheyenne South. He was wide open, man. I could have thrown that. Good pass. I like that.
So South will take over their second possession at the 29-yard line of Kelly Walsh.
Well, let's put this one away.
Receiver to each side. See if they dial something up from Barker here. Nope, Jefferson. Right side, Jefferson. Spins back, goes to the middle, and he's going to get about 4 on the carry.
Number 18 made the initial hit for Kelly Walsh. Was that number 18?
No, yeah, number 18.
Yeah.
Jefferson with the carry. Marsh with the takedown.
So give him 4 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd and 6.
South has 61 yards rushing in the first quarter, Steve, and we're not even 5 minutes into the game yet.
I formation, receiver each side. Oh, Niebuhr jumped.
Yep.
God dang it.
5-yard penalty.
So a false start.
And I said this would hurt us.
False start.
Right there.
South.
And that's going to hurt us if they keep doing that.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
So let's see what South does to dial it up here. They'll run the clock, 9:15 and counting in the game. Again, receiver to each side. McDonald in the game at the near receiver. Pitch, Jefferson right side, finds a hole, cuts up. And Jefferson's still going. Boy, not a lot of great blocking up front there, but he gets it across the 30 to about the 28.
Number 6 on the tackle there.
29.
I got 6 and 29.
Jefferson for the carry, brought down by maybe 77 Strubbe.
So give him 2 on the carry, make it 3rd and about 9. Again, a receiver each side. Barker calling the signals. Fake to give, Barker to throw. Got him. Oh, almost. Oh, it is intercepted by Kelly Walsh. It was tipped up in the air by a South player, and now Kelly Walsh coming down the field. He's going to be taken out of bounds by Jefferson, but it's number 25 with the interception. That is Kenny Manasco.
Well, I'll tell you what, he should have looked deep. He had a guy wide open.
There is a flag, so let's see what the flag's about. It's going to be on the return, I believe. That's a block in the back on the return.
Block in the back.
So that's going to mark him back 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
So South had a real shot there to.
Yeah, he was looking at the underneath receiver. He had the receiver going into the end zone. He had the inside position on the corner, almost exactly like Emmanuel Sanders had on that game-tying touchdown for the Broncos last night.
Yeah, and he did throw into triple coverage there too.
Yeah.
So Frisbee now, and he's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and a single back. And Frisbee's going to keep it himself right up the middle, and he's got a little bit of room. He's drugged down from behind by Nick Sawi.
Run up the middle by Frisbee, brought down by Sawi. Flag on the play.
So let's see what this flag's about. Frisbee gained about 11 or 12 on the play, but
Kelly Walsh still officially only has 1 play in the book if this is a penalty on Kelly Walsh.
it's a dead ball.
Yep.
Unsporting on South. And
So-
there we go with the silly stuff. So an unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike versus South, 15-yard penalty.
And you don't want to help this Kelly Walsh team out with silly penalties like that.
You know, and that's discipline penalty there. I mean,
10 Trojans.
So they're up to about the 38 with that. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Frisbee, single quarterback. Frisbee, the give to number 30. He's missed by Niebuhr, and he's going to be tackled by a host of South players there.
Aaron Smith made the initial contact.
Gabe Carlson with the carry. He gets about 6 yards.
Run around the right side by Carlson.
Number 60, Aaron Smith, just got his hands on him and was able to ride him down.
So 2nd down now and 4. And Kelly Walsh just spreading guys out. Again, Frisbee nowhere to go. He does look backside, and he got a man that got away there.
That looks like number 30, who got tackled by Caleb Price.
Carlson on the pass reception. Brought down by Price.
How many yards was that?
10 Trojans.
15 on the
yards.
15 on the catch. And the Trojans right back at it here. Frisbee. Give straight ahead. Carlson again.
Holbrook on the tackle.
Carlson with the run.
Boy, that's an 8-yard chunk.
And Kelly Walsh has it in speedy mode here. They're spreading the field every time. And now Frisbee to throw. Frisbee under pressure there. Isaac couldn't get to him. Now he looks downfield. Ooh, that's almost intercepted there.
Is that Rico Vigil on the
Riley
Habercorn
Habercorn
on the pass breakup?
Looked like they were looking for Carlson again. But Habercorn. So 3rd and 2. Look for Frisbee on this one. Nope, he's going to give it. Oh! Caleb had him in the backfield, and he's going to be brought down short of the 1st down.
That looks like Holbrook. Boy, that's rare that Caleb Price.
And let's see what they do now. 4th and about a half yard, and they're getting the play from the sideline. Boy, if
not
South
many people get away
here,
from a Caleb Price tackle. He leads the 4A conference in defensive points.
Straight ahead,
Caleb
and that's
Price.
number 7, Costal. He's got a big hole inside the 5, and he's going to score for Kelly Walsh.
31-yard touchdown.
Jacob Costal from 31.
Costal with the touchdown.
And, man, the turnover at the other end and the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Again, South killing themselves with those type of turnovers and errors, and Kelly Walsh right back in.
Well, that was one thing I said is don't give him free possessions. We gave him a free possession. You know, that right there is a 16-point turnaround, even though it could tie this game up. We gave up points.
Kelly Walsh going to go for 2. Frisbee looking for the end zone. Nobody there. Ooh, boy, he took a hit too. No flag on the play, so that's incomplete. So 6:23 left to go 1st quarter. It's South 8 and Kelly Walsh 6. You're listening to High School Football 11-12 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Wyoming. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
So back here live, 1st quarter action from Bison Stadium as South leads Kelly Walsh 8-6. 6:23 left to go, 1st quarter.
Boy, they just went down the field on us.
And now South's opportunity to get the ball back. Farmer and Marquez Jefferson will go deep and await the kick.
Now, they are kicking into the wind, so it makes me wonder. Their first kick that Kelly Walsh had was a squib right up the middle that ended up in Keyshawn's hands. But do you think that was a planned kick, or, you know, you're going into the wind, you don't want the ball hanging up in the air too? You do kind of actually get your guys down there a little better. So
let's see what strategy they use here. If they've seen film on Keyshawn and Marquez, they know either one of them could take it at any point. That's going to be a high floater. Marquez is going to come up under it at the 17. Jefferson gets up into the middle, and he gets over the 25. 55 on the tackle is Logan Newroth.
Jefferson for the return. Newroth on the tackle.
So 13 yards on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 South from their own 30-yard line.
Well, South's got to be able to respond here. You've been able to pretty much do what you wanted against this defense. Just that one turnover, South leads the conference in interceptions right now.
Now
so.
South going 3 wide on the right, 1 wide on the far side. And they go fullback, and boy, that didn't fool Kelly Walsh a bit. Tried to spread him out and go up the middle.
Number 71 on the tackle.
71. Tanner Bloom on the stop. No gain.
No gain.
Bieber up the middle. Bloom on the tackle.
5:56 left in this first quarter. South leading 8-6 on the Capital Communications Incorporated first quarter scoreboard.
And they'll split twin receivers near side, Farmer and Habercorn.
Well, I'll tell you what, there is no over-the-top help. They've got one safety.
Pitch right side, and I think South left early. And Marquez is not going to get much there.
Flag on the play.
I believe it's going to be a false start. Nope, legal formation. There's a legal shift. What's it with 2 hands? Legal shift. So that back South up 5, make it 2nd and 15.
Illegal shift on the penalty, 5 yard. Brings up 2nd and 15.
This is a officiating crew from Wheatland, Wyoming down tonight. South will send a receiver to each side of the field, I formation on 2nd and 15. Barker fakes the give to Niebuhr. He's going to keep it himself. Nothing doing there, really. Maybe a yard.
Looks like number 6 gets the tackle on that.
Keegan Hornby.
Barker with the carry, brought down by Hornby.
So maybe give him 2 on the carry, make it 3rd and about 13 for South. 4:45 count first quarter. Here goes South again. 3 wide near side, 1 to the top. Barker to pass. Barker has time. Now he's rolled, throws, and coming back for it, Keyshawn, and he was well covered, but incomplete on the pass. That'll bring up 4th down for South, and
Pass incomplete to Farmer.
likely bring on the punt team.
Well, I think that pass was meant to be a little short, so Keyshawn can come back and get it. Maybe draw a penalty on that. Unfortunately, I mean the Kelly Walsh cornerback really let Keyshawn get in front of him for that pass. He just came up too short on his cutback, and the ball ended up being overthrown. So
Gabe McDonald back to punt, deep for Kelly Walsh is number 12 and number 7. Gabe McDonald. McDonald puts the boot to it. High end over ender. Going to take a nice south bounce. Be fielded by number 12, and then he is smoked by Keyshawn Farmer.
Murphy for Kelly Walsh, brought down by Farmer. First down. KW.
41 yards on the kick. And it'll be first down, Kelly Walsh. And let's see if South can slow down this Kelly Walsh offense.
Your Chick-fil-A and your Hamburgers hot dog.
Kelly Walsh doing a really good job of spreading out the interior of that South defense, leaving wide open running lanes up the middle.
Frisbee and Costal in the backfield. He'll give to Costal. Big hole there again over the left side. And Costal off to the races. Barker tries to get him, and finally he has to be chased down from behind.
Dre McCray on the tackle, gets him from behind.
And so there's a penalty, and that one will come all the way back.
Flag on the play.
Well, that's why there was hole was so big.
Yeah. Could be one reason it was so big.
Holding.
So it's a spot foul. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty, but it'll actually only set him back about 6 from the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be first and about 15, 16 to go. First and 16, call it. They better do a better job on those running lanes there now.
You gotta watch your gaps if you're the backers for South. You gotta
give to number 30, Isaac McHenry. Busts through the line and slams him down for a loss. Yep. Carlson on the carry, and boy, meet Isaac McHenry. Big Isaac, and that's about a 5-yard loss. Second and about 20. See what South does here. Frisbee to snap, Frisbee to throw. Looks over the middle, has a man. It's number 12, and he's going to be brought down just short of the first down by Caleb Price.
Murphy with the catch.
What number is Murphy? Number 12?
Number 12, but they're going to give him about 17
yards
on the play. 3rd and 3 now. Frisbee looking right. Frisbee throws. Boy, there's too much of a cushion over there. Ball's on the ground, though. I think South has it.
I think South recovered it.
Let's take a look.
Yep, South did.
South football. Isaac McHenry, did he come up with it? So big turnover there by KW Riley. Had given the receiver a big cushion, and he had kind of got up and.
Well, what receiver caught that? Did you see that?
Number 18. Sam Marsh on the catch and the fumble. 2 turnovers for Kelly Walsh now. And South comes out, trips to the right. Barker, quarterback draw. Barker has a little bit of room. Barker 40, and up across the 40, close to a first down. Looks like 30. Carlson brought him down, but not before he gains about 11 and a first down.
Barker with the carry, brought down by number 30, Carlson. 2nd and 1.
Oh, it's second. Okay, wow. My eyesight's not that good. Thought he had the first down. So give him 9 on the carry, 2nd and 1. To give, counter. Jefferson has the first down and a few more up to about the 35-yard line.
Yep, number 9. Stop the progress there.
Jefferson with the first down.
To give him 4 on the carry, 1st and 10 Bison. So South moving it into Kelly Walsh territory off the turnover.
You know, with the successful as South's offense been this first quarter, that's only our 3rd first down of the quarter.
Again, they'll send a receiver each side. McDonald far side, Farmer near side, come out in the I formation. Fake to give. Barker to throw. Pressure's on. Barker eludes it. Barker going to take it down, taking it himself. Great block downfield by Marquez Jefferson. And Barker gets ran out by Carlson and number 9 as well. But not before he gets down to about the 23-yard line.
Quarterback Barker on the keeper. First down. Run out of bounds by number 9, Ferguson.
So how many yards did he gain on that?
13 yards on the carry. South, 90 yards rushing in this first quarter.
Tremendous block by Marquez Jefferson downfield. And it's time to stand, baby. I formation. Receiver each side.
Gabe McDonald up top. Keyshawn Farmer at the bottom.
Barker fakes the give. Oh, he almost tripped. Now he's going to throw. He's got a man. Oh, and it's dropped.
Oh.
It was a little high. See the new guy?
Boy, that hit him right in the hands. Yeah, it was a little high, but when the ball hits you in the hands, that's a catchable ball.
Had a wide open. He was wide open too. He might have
scored off
on that, but nevertheless, 2nd and 10.
They had the safety dragging in the middle to help cover the middle receiver. He was wide open. I mean, it happens.
Ball is at the Kelly Walsh 23-yard line. They'll send twins out to the left. I formation.
Habercorn and Farmer up top. Farmer in the
Barker.
slot.
Jefferson cuts back toward the middle. Marquez, big hole, spins, and he's down to about the 15-yard line, close to the first down.
Number 30 on the tackle.
So actually, he's down to about the 14.
Jefferson on the carry, brought down by number 30, Carlson.
Give him 9. Call it third and 1. Oh, and that time we had a mix up on the block. Boy, the fullback didn't get anybody. Ferguson, number 9 on the tackle, but there's a loss. See what South does here.
Loss on the play.
2-yard loss.
Down by Ferguson.
There's a flag.
So let's
Were
see.
we set?
Let's talk this one over.
Might be a procedure penalty on South.
False start on South. So could Kelly Walsh decline this and make it 4th and 2, or
They're going to take it, though. With as much as South has ran on them, I'd take it.
so they're trying to get it figured out here. Still talking to Kelly Walsh. Penalty was for false start. And they're going to decline it. So that's going to bring up 4th, and we're going to call it a long 2 for South. And, oh, boy, they're sending on the field goal unit here.
I think that's a smart choice.
They've got the second snapper in. And so he's going to spot it at the 23. That'll make this a 33-yard attempt for Soder.
He's got the wind at his back, so that helps.
Jeez, man. And the snap is over his head again, and oh, my goodness. That's where you miss big old 68 not being in there.
Well, that's a 16 to the 30. That's an 18-yard loss.
And unfortunately, it's probably going to go on Farmer's stat line, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So South knocking at the door, deciding to go for a field goal instead of an extra point.
How many of those future Bisons are out there from Maine, Applebell, and on?
So 1st and 10, haven't had time to squeeze many commercials in. 54.7 to go, first quarter. And now Kelly Walsh with the ball back. Give up 7 to Costa. Boy,
off tackle.
Off tackle to the left side of this defense is an absolute sieve right now.
Austin Barker on the tackle. Number 7 with the carry.
16 yards.
Brought down by Austin Barker.
And the ref's not wasting no time, resetting the chains, and should probably start the clock. Yeah, we got it, buddy. We had it before you did. There's a carry. 76, McHenry on the tackle.
McHenry on the tackle. Who has the carry?
Costa straight ahead for 4. 2nd and 6 at the South 45 for Kelly Walsh. And now Frisbee's going to take it. Wow, he's smacked. Oh, is there going to be – I bet that's going to be some sort of face mask or something.
How could it be? That's a hold.
Know.
No, that's a hold.
Is it?
He's already calling hold.
Okay, good. Nope, holding on Kelly Walsh. Back him up. So 13.2. South can decline it and make
Kelly
it 3rd
Niebuhr
and 6.
got him low. Caleb Price got him up high. And they're going to take the penalty.
Wait a minute. Yep, they are. So back him up into Kelly Walsh territory. Make it 2nd and 16.
Caleb Price kind of having a quiet night based on the pace he's come out of.
Frisbee, look for the screen. And it's in and out of the hands there of Costal. And Chris Smith almost had him a pick there.
Boy, he had a gift wrapped. That was almost a gift wrap package right there for Chris Smith.
It was a great read by Smith.
So this brings up 3rd and long. 3rd and 16 from the Kelly Walsh 45-yard line. 9.2 seconds left in the first quarter. South leading 8-6.
Big play here for the South defense. Frisbee to throw. Frisbee looking. Got a man way overthrown. Intended for number 17, Hunter Wright. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Pass intended for 17.
I mean, even if Hunter Strubing was still playing for Kelly Walsh, that there was no way that pass was getting caught.
Captain Strubing. Wasn't he on the Love Boat?
No, Hunter Strubing.
Oh, that's Captain Stubing.
Yeah.
The
big, tall,
boat.
6'6" guy. I remember him from basketball.
Soon we'll be making
Who's punting the ball?
run. Farmer is deep.
Who's punting the ball?
I don't know. Captain Stubing. Oh, there's a high one, and Peter, get away from it.
Who punted it?
And number 30 downs it.
Who punted it?
I don't know.
18's the punter. Our wonderful
29 yards, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. So after one quarter play, South with the lead. It's South Bison 8, Kelly Walsh 6. You're listening to high school football on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE Woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com. When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being...
And you know Misty Woods will take care of you if you're worried about it. MISTIE Woods.com. So South comes out to start the second quarter, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll break 2 receivers to the right, 1 left. I formation. Barker gives Jefferson. Got a hole. Jefferson, 35. Jefferson, 40. He's loose down the left sideline, and he gets into Kelly Walsh territory. Still going all the way down to the 35.
Number 8 on the stop for Kelly Walsh.
So 24, 34, 38 on the carry.
It's going to be after the play.
And let's see what the penalty is. Face mask on Kelly Walsh.
Here's the question. Is it the 5-yard or the 15-yard?
So let's see what they mark off here. 38 on the carry. And
just the 5-yarder.
So the 5-yard variety, but South knocking on the door now after the big run by Jefferson. 1st and 10 at the Kelly Walsh 31. They really need to finish a drive here. Twin receivers go to each side. Niebuhr, the single back. And there's Niebuhr up the middle. Niebuhr, 25-20.
Number 9 with a touchdown saving tackle there for Kelly Walsh. That's a nice 11-yard gain.
So 11 yards on 1st down for Niebuhr. Good play call by Coach Pillavant there as they spread them out and go fullback up the middle. And South with 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Barker, Jefferson, cuts back to the middle, and Marquez falls down. Don't know who to credit the tackle to there. He kind of tackled himself.
Jefferson with the carry.
Give him 6 yards.
Number 18, Marsh.
2nd and 4. Marquez probably nearing the century mark here in the first half. 11-14 and going, and counting rather. First half, South up 8-6, and they're knocking. 2nd and 4 from the Kelly Walsh 14-yard line.
You got single coverage on Riley Habercorn up top. I'd be looking up there.
Barker. Nope, he's going to Jefferson. Right side. Jefferson inside the 10, doing a lot of it on his own. He'll have the 1st down to about the 8-yard line.
Jefferson on the carry. Brought down by number 18.
So give him 6 yards. 1st and goal South now at the 9-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Let's see what they do here. Wanting to punch it in against this Kelly Walsh team.
1st and goal from the 9. Boy, go with what's been working.
Dance with the one that brung you. Power eye.
Power eye. This old Scott Noble football
Full house
here.
loaded up. Oh, and it's fumbled on the ground. And I think Kelly Walsh has it. And oh, my goodness.
That looks like number 9 who recovered it. Number 9 recovered the fumble.
And South turns it over. Oh, my word.
Boy, that hit him right in the hands, and he fumbled it.
I think he was maybe had his eyes up and looking for where he wanted to go before we had it tucked away. And
2 costly turnovers now in the red zone for South in the first half. 2, Steve. You don't turn the ball over in the red zone, you're up right now 24-6.
So Kelly Walsh will come out and spread it out. Frisbee gives straight ahead. I believe that's number 30 again. Caleb Price with the tackle.
Carlson with the run. Brought down by number 21, Price.
He's going to get it to about the 16, so about 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3 for Kelly Walsh. Man, South is just continues to kill themselves.
It's a turnover machine.
Frisbee's got Costal in motion, and he gives it to him over the left side. He'll have the first down.
Marquez and McHenry on the stop.
Also on the run, brought down by Jefferson.
So 9 on the carry there. And 1st and 10, new set of downs for Kelly Walsh, their own 25.
I mean, you look at the rushing yards. Kelly Walsh has 79 yards rushing. South with 142. But the story of the turnover.
And Frisbee yet to really get going. Now they're optioning to the right. Frisbee's going to try to keep it. He's going to get ran out of. Oh, did he? He didn't go out of bounds there?
Man, I thought he did.
Boy, he's awful close.
Holbrook's going to get credited with the tackle on that.
Ferguson with the keeper. Run out of bounds by Holbrook.
Boy, that's an 11-yard gain right there.
So Lamont Frisbee gets about 12. Yeah, 11, 12. Keeping it himself, and Kelly Walsh just resetting the downs. 1st and 10, Kelly Walsh.
He tiptoed that sideline pretty good there.
Frisbee gives straight up the middle. Carlson. And he's going to fight and wrestle and wrangle for yards.
Aaron Smith in on the stop. Yep.
Carlson with the carry, brought down by Smith.
Carlson, number 30.
Yep, give him 6 yards on the carry. 2nd and 4. Niebuhr coming on the blitz. Frisbee. Nick Sawi.
Ferguson with the keeper, brought down by number 55, Sawi.
So 2 on the carry. That'll bring up 3rd and 2 now. Frisbee with Carlson in the backfield. Frisbee looking for the call from the sideline. Big time here for the South defense to step up. Frisbee going to roll to the right, looking to keep it himself. He'll have the first down. Not a lot more.
Looks like Keyshawn Farmer on the tackle over there. Or Sawi.
So it looks like Sawi's going to get credited for the tackle.
First down, brought down by Sawi.
What's number 1?
Frisbee.
Frisbee?
Lamont Frisbee. Frisbee in the shotgun. Frisbee straight ahead, Carlson. And Carlson's got a hole. Carlson gets drugged down from behind by
Dre McCray.
Number 30, Dre McCray, but not before. A big gain there. 16 yards on that carry, and Kelly Walsh in business here. South's defense really needs to step up here.
Well, our linebackers have got to stay disciplined to their gaps, man, or they're just going to chew us up.
And Costa with the carry there, not a whole lot.
Isaac McHenry on the stop.
Costa with the carry, brought down by McHenry.
Hunter Deffenbaugh falls on the pile. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. We got 8:05 to go first half. South clinging to an 8-6 lead, but Kelly Walsh moving the ball right down the field on this drive. Same formation as always. Trips to one side. Now they'll send the guy in motion. Doesn't change nothing for South. Coastal over the left side. Coastal, big hole. And they're just breaking it off in chunks now as Kelly Walsh.
Looks like Austin Barker with the tackle there.
So there'll be a timeout on the field by Kelly Walsh. We'll take a little timeout with him. You're listening to high school football on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Marketed properly. With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Great point made at the break by the coach, Kevin McLeod, that Kelly Walsh calling that timeout could have done the South a little favor here, giving them a little breather as they were just going down as like a hot knife through butter. Let's see. And Coastal gets it again, and he's going to get it to the 5.
Trey McCray with the stop.
Down to the 5. McCray and McHenry on the tackle.
So that's going to be, boy, a 9-yard gain. Call it, oh, nope, they are calling it a 10-yarder. First and goal for Kelly Walsh from the 5.
He's probably averaging 10 yards per carry right now.
Kelly Walsh going with a little bit of a full house look at the backfield. Carlson gets the give. He's up close to the goal line there.
Boy, who made that tackle? No, it was Holbrook.
Carlson with the carry, brought down by Holbrook.
You're still able to get 4 yards out of it, though.
So second and goal now. See if Frisbee keeps it himself. He's going to left side, and he walks into the end zone. Untouched, and Kelly Walsh takes the lead in the ball game, 12-8 on the Capital Communications second quarter scoreboard. And imagine they'll try to go for 2 here.
Boy, that read option is just really – Sal's defense is just taking a beating right now. Not able to stop that, and they're going to go for 2 again.
So let's see what we're doing here. Frisbee's the quarterback as they go for 2. Frisbee fakes the give, rolls right, has a man, it's caught for the 2-point conversion. Ferguson with the catch. So 6:59 to go till halftime. It's Kelly Walsh 14, South 8. You're listening to high school football on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family-friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve. South gave up 87 yards rushing so far in the second quarter. Only gave up 64 in the first, but that read options just really got our linebackers all mixed up.
So Farmer and Jefferson deep for South. They'll put the boot to it, and that will be out of bounds. So South's going to get a great job here and start with some great field position.
Boy,
here.
That is a break they needed right there.
I think they start him at the 40, or is it the 35? 35. So good starting field position for South. And, man, the story of the first half so far, South turnovers killing them. They've lived in the Kelly Walsh side of the field offensively. They only have 8 points to show for it. Interception, fumble. A couple times they were in the red zone, came away empty, a missed field goal. Actually, a bad snap on a field goal. So, boy, just a house of horrors from a mistake standpoint for South here in the first.
Yeah, it's 2 red zone turnovers, Steve. I mean, you're looking easily right now at a 26-6 game, and now they're down 8-14. Second quarter action.
And I see Hunter Deffenbaugh in at left guard, so Eagle Road, or actually that's Saywe's out of the game right now.
And that's your injury update brought to you by LCCC Golden Eagles Athletic Department.
Your Tri-State Veterinary Injury Report.
Habercorn splits out up top. McDonald, Gabe McDonald in the slot, and in the bottom there is Keyshawn.
So Marquez by himself, and boy, South's really got
77 with the stop there for Kelly Walsh.
A lot of second-team guys in on the line. Isaac McHenry playing on that offensive line. Hunter Deffenbaugh. So no Nick Saywe.
144 yards rushing for South so far. 2-yard gain by by Marquez Jefferson.
No Saywe and no Eagle Road along that Bison front, and that could be problematic for the South team. With Cody Allen already out, that's 3 of the 5 starting offensive linemen not on the field right now. Barker, Jefferson, cuts back, does it himself. There's a flag there, and I wonder if that's going to be a face mask. Thrown by the umpire.
Number 18 gets the credited with the tackle.
3-yard gain, holding on South. So they're going to back him up from the spot, which is at the 37. That'll back him to the 27. Make it 2nd and 18.
South shooting themselves in the foot tonight.
Really like to know what's going on with old Nick Saywe down there. That'd be a huge loss if he's not let back into the game. And I don't even see Eagle Road down there.
He's standing around. Doesn't look like he's hurt. So
back to pass is Barker, and there it goes. So if he's not hurt, he should be in the game because that offensive line not getting it done now is Barker sacked.
Number 17 with the sack.
So 3rd and about 21 to go for South, 5:50 and counting.
They might be giving him a breather.
Well, they never have all season. We'll try to effort that at halftime and see where we stand there. I have spotted Eagle Road down there. So 3rd and 21, I formation, twins right, single left. Barker is going to have to escape. Flag's thrown, probably a hold. He's got a man over the middle. It's caught for a nice gain there to 14, Gabe McDonald, but hold the phone. So
that negates a nice gain on 3rd down. And now it's going to make it 3rd and 31 from the South 13-yard line. Actually, yeah.
How many plays
12.
are in the Johnson playbook for 3rd and 31?
3rd and 32.
0. This is like when you're 300 yards out on the fairway. You don't have a club for it.
They're playing everybody back.
Cow.
3rd and 32.
So Tripp's right. Keyshawn will be all alone on the left single coverage, though, man. I'd maybe run him down the field, take a shot. And Barker's just going to run the draw, and he's not going to have much. Maybe about 2 yards to the 15, and South's going to have to punt. And
Barker with the carry, brought down by number 6, Hornby.
Fans still looking for sponsors on 1112 BISN. Contact 287-3205. That is Bison Web and Media. If your company would like to sponsor South High Bison Athletics, keep this program on the air and keep this thing moving.
Gabe punting. Line of scrimmage is the
15. There's a nice snap there. Gets off a nice kick. That's going to be fair caught. You can't do that. Can't call for a fair catch and then put your shoulder into somebody. So 35 yards on the kick, no return.
Here's the question. The other guy called the fair catch, and the other guy caught it. Number 7 was waiting for the fair catch, and the other guy caught it. I mean, 12.
So let's see what they're going to do here. What the heck is that? Personal foul.
Illegal fair catch.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. 15-yarder.
Is it? Wow, that's a penalty I haven't seen.
It's weird how a illegal fair catch can get you a 15-yarder, but a grab of the face mask only gets you 5. Kelly Walsh. Well, I'll tell you what.
Been a lot of flags in this game.
7 penalties on Kelly Walsh, 5 on South. Those are accepted penalties.
So South needs to do a job here and hold this game right where it's at. Snap to Frisbee, give to Carlson. Not much there. South does a better job on that dive play there. Don't know who you're going to credit it to.
Well,
76
Isaac
is getting
McHenry.
There you go. A herd of Bison. Give him about 2 on the carry, 2nd and 8. Really need the defense to respond here. Carlson will get it again, left side. And he rumbles all the way down to the 29. Where's the flag at?
McCray with the stop. Was that number 30?
23. Right at 33 on the carry. Let's see what the flag's for. Block at the back. So let's see what this does for him. Who's checking into the game now? 77 checking in for South, and I don't have a 77 on the roster. Cody Clark is 77.
They had him wearing number 81 earlier in the season.
So it will be first down, ball at the 40-yard line. Clock ticking, 3:38 to go. Ferguson in motion. Lamont Frisbee gives to number 30.
Holbrook on the stop.
Man. Another 12 there, and they're just breaking yardage off in chunks on this South defense. South can't even slow this Kelly Walsh team down.
I'll tell you what, Kelly Walsh with 198 yards rushing in the first half. 130 of that in the second quarter alone. I mean, they're just breaking off chunks.
And I believe South might have been offside there. I didn't see anybody from Kelly Walsh move, but let's see. Nope, false start, Kelly Walsh. So this officiating crew is the only thing that's slowing Kelly Walsh down at all.
Pretty much. They're running this read option perfect right now, and our linebackers just are getting confused, not knowing what gaps to cover. You know what? When that happens, Steve, you cover the gap. It's your responsibility on that defensive call.
So 1st and 15 now, 3:12 and counting.
Someone's got to set an edge on the outside too, man. Read that read option good, and you can shut it down.
It's time for a big play here by the Bison. Frisbee, straight ahead give to number 30. And, boy, he's got a ton of yards again.
Taylor Price with the stop.
Man,
that
15 there.
Carlson with the carry. Brought down by 21. Price. First down.
If it's not that number 7 doing it, it's that number 30 doing it.
All right, just they're giving them both sides, and they're good for about 10, 15 a play. Unless South can come up with an answer. Frisbee over the left side. He spins away from a tackle. I think there's another flag. Holy cow.
Ferguson with the keeper around the left hand.
That sure makes these games slow down to a screeching halt with all the flags. Ferguson, they give him about 8 on the carry. Excuse me, Frisbee with about 8 on the carry.
Trojans.
So where's the spot foul there?
That's going to make it a.
So first and about 16. Roll the clock, 2:42 and counting. First down 16, Trojans. Frisbee trips right, single receiver to the left, single setback is number 30, straight ahead. Not a big hole that time. South defense does a little bit better job there.
Saywee, McHenry.
The left side by Carlson.
So only about
Down by Saywee.
2 yards on that play. And that's the first time in a while that South stuffed the run for Kelly Walsh. 2nd and 13. Trips receivers to the right. Carlson, the single setback. Frisbee takes a snap. Frisbee's going to go to his left. He's a planned quarterback keeper the whole way. Cuts back. And, boy, he just muscles his way. Now, South had him at the line of scrimmage, and they basically threw him forward for about 6 yards. Yeah, give him 8 on the carry, make it 3rd and 5. But they had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and then just let him kind of sneak down. That was Lamont Frisbee with the 8-yard carry, number 1. Frisbee. 3rd and 5. Big play here for South. Frisbee to throw. Frisbee has a man, but, great play there by Farmer. And they're going to be short of the first down.
Pass is complete to Hornby. Brought down by number 5, Farmer.
So give him 4 on the carry.
Timeout. Trojans.
And that'll bring up 4th down to 3. Let's keep it here and let you know what's going on at halftime. We have 1:15 to go until the half. We'll have an extended break at the beginning of half so we can compile some stats, and then Alan Cummings will come on with the Alan Cummings halftime show.
We'll
Get
see.
you up to date with some, yeah, we'll see.
We'll try.
With some stats and things of that nature, but turn
We're gonna give this
the
to the real
headphones
deal.
over to the real deal. Have the Phil Vigil halftime extravaganza.
Huge 4th down for South. Huge 4th down.
So it looks like Kelly Walsh is going to go here, and this is as big as they get
I would too. I mean,
for South.
Their place kicker was not kicking very good in pregame, so I'd be going for it too. They've been gashing us for over 200 yards rushing.
4th down. Frisbee's going to try it himself, and he's going to have the first down, and he's going to have the touchdown. So timeout called there by Kelly Walsh, and Frisbee goes in from 12 yards out for the Kelly Walsh score. Now it's 20-8 Kelly Walsh, and man, the turnovers and things like that are really coming back to haunt South at this point.
Yes, they are. Kelly Walsh with 214 yards rushing, 150 of those in this quarter.
So going for 2 now. Frisbee going to roll to his left. Pressure's on. Has a man wide open in the end zone.
Is that number 6?
For the 2-point conversion. 6. Keegan Hornby for the conversion. And it's 22-8, Kelly Walsh. So 1:09 to go. We'll just keep it here as we approach halftime here.
This has been the longest first half in the history of high school
I tell you what,
football.
it's going to come close to matching East. Actually, just 1 hour and 1 minute into the game so far. So South will bring the kick receive team on again. Farmer and Jefferson deep. See if they try to move up a little bit this time. Phil Vigil just flat getting down in the press box. So Choma will tee it up for Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh does get the ball to start the second half, so South has got to come up with a defensive adjustment at halftime.
Yeah. You know, we got plenty of time.
We were down by about this score last year at Kelly Walsh. Jefferson's going to take it from the 5. See what Marquez does. And he runs into some traffic at the 25. Going to be just short of that to the 24, so 19 on the return.
Jefferson on the return.
31.
By a host of Trojans. First and 10.
So first down South.
If you were to look at the score, you would just be shocked to hear that Kelly Walsh has 9 accepted penalties on him in the first half alone. 9.
To go along with their 220 yards rushing in the first half. So let's see what South does here. I formation. Jefferson will get it over the left side, and Jefferson kind of doing it all by himself there as he gets up to the 30. Number 17, Hunter Wright on the tackle. And South's going to hurry it up now. Jefferson with 6 on the carry. And that time he's going to get drugged down from behind. 71 on the tackle there. 34 seconds of counting. South with the hurry-up offense.
No game.
Barker to pass. Barker throws it incomplete, so that'll bring up 4th down now and 21 seconds to go.
Austin right now 1 for 5, 9 yards. That one pass completion was that touchdown early in the first quarter.
And South sends on the punting team. Boy, the body language for this Bison team is just down as well. Jogging on and off the field. And they need to go in at halftime and get a real wake-up call. 4th down, McDonald will punt. Just want to be careful here and get it out. Gabe with a couple of nice punts already tonight. Snaps a little bit off, but he gets it, puts the toe to it. Nice punt there. That's a late fair catch.
That's a way
Boy,
late
that's
fair
going to be
catch.
interference with the opportunity to catch, but I don't know how late they're going to let you make that fair catch signal. $34 yards on the punt. Personal foul.
That's a horrible call.
Interference with the opportunity to catch the ball, and that'll probably move the ball up into South territory at the 49 with 14 seconds to go.
You can't just flip out your hand like that when the –
holy cow, they just marked that off 20 yards? Wow. They marked that penalty off 20 yards. These, holy cow. Yeah, it was at the 36. It should have went to the 49. They got 3 extra yards on it. So the 18-yard penalty there for South. And is there another timeout? Looks like Kelly Walsh might have called one more timeout here to –
last chance to get your raffle tickets.
Yeah, it should be at the 49-yard line.
Yeah. They gave him a bonus 4 yards there, 3 yards. So Kelly Walsh come out, 14.1 seconds to go in the half. 22-8, Kelly Walsh.
Well, that's what happens when you have a guy who doesn't count the steps out. He just does addition, and he's thinking he's got it, you know.
He did the wrong math there. He transposed it. Kelly Walsh throws it out, intended for Ferguson, incomplete, and that'll leave 9.9 to go. Kelly Walsh looking to add a little. So South with some work to do in the second half, Alan.
Yeah. I mean, we've got 149 yards rushing in the game so far. We just 2 red zone turnovers, and that's been the story of the game.
Frisbee again rolls left. Frisbee looking. He has a man. Oh, and it's dropped. think it was number 6 over there. Wasn't it or no? Oh, 18. Yeah, what am I looking at? Sam Marsh drops the pass there, so 4.2 to go. Probably time for one more play. Trips receivers to the right. Frisbee, probably the last play of the half. Going to give straight ahead to Costal, and he's going to be drugged down there. And let's give Holbrook in on the tackle there. And that'll bring us to the half. So at the half, the score is Kelly Walsh 22, South 8. And you're listening to high school football on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life. It has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away. Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com. When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods is Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com.
Another Five Guys Burger gift certificate.
When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Wyoming. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com. When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE Woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com. When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE Woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back here at the half at Bison Stadium, and the score is Kelly Walsh 22 and South 8. Allen, the first half that saw South come right out, put 8 right on the board with a big, long first drive, and plus seen South with opportunities galore, but they find themselves down 2 scores in this game.
Oh, shoot, you know, they had their second possession. They go all the way down to the 12-yard line, and we throw an interception. And then we have another fumble in the second quarter. You know,
on a first and goal from the 9, yeah.
You know, it's those two turnovers, I think, have been the what word am I looking for? The undoing of our South Bison, because the shoulders went down on that second turnover, Steve, and we have not been the same since.
The other story of the game, South pretty game early on the defensive side of the ball, but boy, from about the first half of the first quarter on, Kelly Walsh has just exploited this South defense and kind of done whatever they wanted, ran the ball at will. They're breaking off 10, 12 yards a play there. And so Kelly Walsh is going to get the ball to start the second half. And, boy, it's going to be imperative that South made some adjustments.
They've got 244 yards rushing on 28 carries.
On pace for 500 yards on the ground. That ain't going to do it.
That is the official number, by the way.
Some scores from around the state. This one's final at Sheridan. Sheridan 48, Cheyenne East 7. Gillette Natrona in a dandy at Natrona, 21-21, second quarter. Rock Springs up big on Central, 36-18. And we'll give you Evanston Laramie after this kickoff. It's a high kick, short kick, bounces on the turf, and comes down to number 7, I believe. Coastal picked it up at about the 15. They're going to give him up across the 25 to the, I think the 26. Let's take a look. 27. So give him 12 on the return, and let's see what kind of adjustment South made at halftime here. Did do a quick check on Nick Sayo. He's got a little bit of a sore left shoulder, but shouldn't keep him out of much action here. So Frisbee with trips to the left, going to start straight ahead to Coastal. Coastal, first play, is going to get about 5 on the right side. Sayo with the tackle. We just talked about him, and he shows that he's okay there. And the yard marker across field shows 4th down. Changes it now to 2nd. So give him about 6 on the carry. And, boy, quick snap there. Oh, boo, big hit by South there. Holy cow. Believe it was Price.
Yes, it was.
Boy, it was laying the wood. Is Caleb Price, and no gain on that play. 3rd down.
Well, who ran that ball?
I believe it was Coastal again.
What? He felt the power.
So 3rd down, and now Frisbee going to roll. Frisbee going to try to keep it. Oh, he's going to be close, but I don't. Ooh, that's a terrible spot on the far side. This near side guy has it, and I don't think he's got the 1st down.
That was McCray.
Oh, they're moving the chains before they even set the ball.
Wow, this change.
Dude, I don't think that was a 1st down. Holy cow, get some control over the game, refs. I think he was a yard short. They moved the chains before they even spotted the ball. Coastal there gets taken down in the backfield by McHenry, but I am not kidding you. They didn't even have the ball set on the field and they were moving the chains. 3-yard loss, actually 4-yard loss. 2nd and 14 from the 34. Boy, South's got some young guys in. Hunter Deffenbaugh on the defensive line, and a flag there. False start, Kelly Walsh. That's going to back him up 5, make it 2nd and 19.
I want to know why we got 3A conference refs reffing this game right now, because they're making some 3A conference calls, in my opinion. I don't care who I offend with that statement. So,
well, yeah, I mean, they moved the chains over there before they even set the ball on a 4th down or a 3rd down play. So Frisbee gets the snap, and again, holy cow. So Kelly Walsh ready before the officials are. Hurry up, fella, get back there. Okay, now he's ready. 2nd and 18. Frisbee takes a snap. Frisbee drops. Looking for the screen. Oh! McHenry had it, but it got by him at 17, catches it, and he's not going to get a bunch of yards. But, boy, it looked like it went right through Isaac's hands.
That's Marquez with the tackle.
Riley Habercorn over there. So give him 7 on the completion there, make it 3rd and 11. Big play for South here early in the second half.
Well, it depends on if they move the chains again or not.
Good time to dial something up here. Frisbee to pass. Frisbee flushed out. Rolls to his right. Has man almost intercepted there. Is it complete? No, incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down. And South does the job defensively to start the second half as they hold Kelly Walsh, and they're forced to punt the ball.
Okay.
And
I'm going to see who's punting it this time. 18.
Same guy who's been punting all game, isn't it?
He only punted one other time before.
Same guy who punted all. Same guy who's been punting all game. So from the 37, South had a little bit of pressure on, and that's going to bounce. And Keyshawn's boy going to let it roll, and it's going to roll inside the South 20 to the 16-yard line. So it's about 12, 22, 32, 42. Boy, they're going to get about 45 on that punt by the time it got done rolling. Net yards, that is. So South will have it. Defense did their job. Now let's see if this offense can get the ball moving down the field. 1st and 10 South. It's at the 17-yard line. Twin receivers go left. Quickly to the line, I formation. Pitch, Jefferson. He's going to cut it up the middle. Marquez has some room. Oh, my goodness. And there goes another flag.
Jefferson on the play, brought down by number 71.
And they're calling holding on dang near every play. Going to be interesting once again. An interesting week once again to watch the game film on Huddle. So, well, where are they going to mark it? From the spot. And they're marking this one all the way back.
It should be half the distance,
to
man.
the 8-yard line.
It should be half the distance. They're within the red zone. That's a half the distance. It's not
basically
a full 10 yards.
from the 16 to the 8 or 17 from the 8. 1st and 20 now after the holding call. Jefferson, right side, cuts it back up into the middle, and he's going to – oh, is that McCray with the ball?
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Phil, the real deal V-Hill is DeAndre McCray is going to get the ball and get 7 yards.
Brought down by number 25, Manasco.
2nd down and 12 after the 8-yard gain by McCray.
You know what's funny is that guy, the yardstick guy, had it on 4th down still.
Well, those are our guys. So there's Marquez left side, and boy, just didn't get that key block on number 77 over there. Give him 2 and bring up 3rd and 10. Boy, Southwest to South only throwing the ball 5 or 6 times in the game.
5 times. 1 for 5 for 9 yards. And 1 interception, 1 touchdown.
Probably a obvious type passing down here. They'll send 3 receivers to the right.
Yeah, but see, the whole thing is you're going to catch Kelly Walsh in a pass defense, and we have not done very well against their pass defense this game.
Shotgun formation, fake to give. Going to throw it out to Jefferson on the screen. Jefferson, and he's not going to get much.
25 and 30. It's 25
30.
and 30.
So 3 yards on the reception there, and South's going to be forced to punt it away. So 3 and out on their first possession, well, aided by a holding penalty.
Wow.
And they'll have to punt it out of there from the 21. 7:24 and counting.
I'm going to give a shout out to Tri-State Veterinary Clinic.
Ooh, boy, that's not a good kick there. Holy cow. See where they end up marking this. From the 21, that's going to be about
to the 39.
Is that where they're marking it?
Yep.
18 yards on the punt, and Kelly Walsh in business. And, man, just nothing going right for South. Told you we'd get to the Evanston-Laramie game. Evanston leading Laramie 14-0. And that score was 2nd quarter or just about halftime. So Kelly Walsh coming out, good field position, and now they'll load up 3 backs in the backfield and probably look to just run this ball. Give to no, that's Costal. Not a lot. Oh, but he just keeps going. And McHenry had him wrapped up, but again, he goes for another 2 or 3 yards after he's wrapped up, and he'll get it to the 35.
Yep. Saywing and 71.
Gino Hernandez making his presence known in the booth. Oh, there's a broken play there, but Frisbee just rips it out and goes to the right and going to have the first down. He's forced out of bounds by Keyshawn. So complete busted play. And I tell you what, that left side of the South defense just cannot get that edge set.
It's on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Tell all your friends, Gino. All right. So let's see now the officials over on the side talking about it as far as where the ball's spotted.
Yeah, they wouldn't measure the other one, though, wouldn't they? They'll measure this one, but they won't measure one that should have been measured. Oh, they're not even going to measure it. They're just saying that's a first down. We ain't going to measure it. We're from Wheatland. Our vision's
Third
perfect
quarter
up here.
score from Laramie. It's Evanston 17, Laramie 0. Boy, South really with their back against the wall here, down 2 scores, and Evanston inside their 30-yard line. Big time for a big type play or turnover here.
Got to have a big defensive stand here. Cannot give up any more points.
Frisbee gives to number 6, I believe, and boy, he's got 8 yards over the right side. Holbrook on the tackle, give him 7. Well, that guy over there likes having it on 4th down, doesn't he? Should be 2nd down and about 3. Somebody got in the backfield. Caleb Price couldn't get him down, and the pursuit just a little late getting there. He's going to get about 3 and get up real close to the 1st down.
Who ran that, number 30?
I believe so.
Carlson with the carry. Jefferson with the tackle.
3rd and 1. Again, Kelly Walsh with the quarterback in the shotgun and kind of a wishbone look surrounding him. Give it to any one of the 3. It's Costal. He's going to be up across the 20 for the 1st down. Caleb Price hanging on his legs.
Costal with the carry. Caleb Price with the tackle.
And another 1st down for Kelly Walsh.
Trojans.
So the ball's at the South 18, and Kelly Walsh knocking at the door and threatening here to increase this 14-point lead. Carlson up the middle. Carlson inside the 5. Carlson down to the goal line. Takes a great big hit there from Riley Habercorn. But not before he gets down to the 1-yard line. 18 on the carry.
Barker and
Habercorn.
Jefferson on the tackle.
Yeah. And there's looks like a Kelly Walsh player. Is that Carlson that's down? He took a lick from Riley Habercorn.
Well, 3 guys got him.
And was Jefferson the other guy on the other side of it? He took a monster lick for sure.
He got sandwiched.
And so we have 5:19 to go.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back here on 11:12 BISN.
What?
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
So Carlson helped off the field for Kelly Walsh here, and he looks like he's a little stumbly-bumbly going off.
Well, that's a big loss. He's had a big night for Kelly Walsh. I do hope he's all right.
7 in the backfield. Frisbee from the 1, 1st and goal. Straight ahead, Costal. And the scrum ensues. He does not quite get there, though. So that'll bring 2nd down and goal from about the 1-yard line.
Caleb Price getting up.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, Frisbee been in the shotgun all night long. He'll take it himself over the right side, and he'll scoot into the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll make it 28-8 with the extra point pending here.
I'll tell you what, he has scored 3 of the 4 touchdowns for Kelly Walsh. And they're actually going for the extra point this time.
Yeah, they're actually going to kick this one. Is that 8? Who is that?
Number 5.
Number 5, Choma. In for the extra point. This will make it a 21-point lead if he makes it. Snap, kick, up, and it's good. So 4:43 left, 3rd quarters. Kelly Walsh, 29, South 8. You're listening to High School Football on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Wyoming. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs.
So 4 touchdown performance by Kelly Walsh. They lead 29-8, 4:43 to go. Game's certainly not over, but boy, South has got to answer here. They are down 3 touchdowns as it stands right now.
I'll tell you what, in the first half, South offensively, the whole first quarter and early second quarter, they dominated this game. They just could not finish drives.
And they have had 1 possession in this game. Now, Farmer takes it right at the goal line. Keyshawn. Ooh, boy, almost a block. Yep, block in the back. There. And that one's going to be hauled way back inside the 10. And, boy, South's going to start in a gigantic, colossal hole again. Probably half the distance from the 14. They'll probably start on the 7-yard line.
Well, let's see. Let's see if he's got his math right. He's looking. Last time he gave him a 19-yarder.
That guy with the ball don't know. He ain't marking nothing off. He just, well, this looks like a good spot.
7-yard penalty on South. That's only our 8th accepted penalty this game, Steve.
So a big hole for the Bison to start this drive. Wow, next week don't get any easier. They got to take the roadie up to Gillette.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
And a counter to Jefferson. Jefferson with a little room over the left side. He's tackled by 18. But he gets up to about the 14-yard line, so give him 7. 2nd down and 3. Bison cannot come up empty on this drive. They've got to get something going here offensively.
They've got to score before the end of this quarter.
Jefferson, this time he'll try the right side. Up close to the first down. I think he's got it to about the 15. Sounds good to me.
Jefferson on the carry, brought down by number 25, Manasco.
So Jefferson gets 6 on that carry, 1st down Bison. And the clock will tick-tock, 3:55 to go. Receiver split in each side for South. Here they come to the line. I formation.
And that's going to
be on Kelly Walsh jump.
That's going to be on Kelly Walsh. Yep, they're already 11th penalty on Kelly Walsh, man. And they're leading 29-8.
So that'll be a 5-yard penalty, make it 1st and 5 for South. Maybe take a shot here.
Yeah, I would. 1st and 5. What do you? I mean, yeah.
I think they've gotten the ball to Keyshawn Farmer all night, have they?
The only two passes are to Riley Habercorn and Marquez.
Jefferson that time with a 1st down carry up over the 30 to about the 33. Give him 8, and again, a host of Kelly Walsh defenders, 71. Actually, 9 yards on the play, so 1st and 10, and South's ground game starting to go now. The refs have yet to give the signal to start the clock. That's all right. Phil's got it. Give there to Jefferson. Boy, ooh, missed tackle there, or missed block there, rather, on the right side. And
77.
Jefferson with carry brought down by Strubing.
Captain Stubing on the tackle.
Well, they gave him 2 yards.
So 2nd and 8. Didn't look like he had much there, but we'll take the 2. I formation. Jefferson. The fakes. Barker looking over the middle. Has Keyshawn. He comes down with it. What a catch by Farmer. All the way to the 43-yard line.
Number 3 on the stop.
14, 19, 20, 21 yards on the completion. And Farmer made a great effort to go up and get that ball from Barker.
He had position. He still had to make a great play to catch it, but that was a good pass. Barker put it to where only Farmer could catch it. So,
I formation. Jefferson tries the middle, not much doing, and there's another flag.
2 of them. There's 2 flags on the play.
Wow.
Jefferson with the carry.
A lot of laundry on the field tonight.
Chop
Ooh,
block.
a chop block.
Chop block, South.
That's a big one. I believe that's a 15-yarder.
What? 20 yards. It was from the 42 to the 42. That's a 20-yarder again.
About a 16-yarder, actually, but
Dude, they had it marked at the 42.
right.
To the 42.
Right. It's 8 plus 8.
Yeah, it's 16 still.
Barker going to keep it himself that time and get about
That's
5
good.
of it back. But, boy, that was 1st and a mile and a half there.
Austin Barker with the keeper brought down by number 38.
2nd and 20. Ball at the 46.
Yes.
Second and 10. Time running out here in the 3rd. 1:37.
2nd and 20.
2nd and a long way. Barker fakes the give. Barker to pass. Has time. Fires over the middle. Has a man. Keyshawn. And he's up close to the 1st down. There's going to be about 19 on the or 20 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. So 20 yards from Barker to Farmer. 1:05. See what South does on 3rd and 1. Going to come out in the eye. Kelly Walsh jumps, and that might give him the automatic 1st down there.
They're saying procedure, yep.
They're going to get together and come up with it on South.
I'll start. Bison.
Boy, I sure didn't see anybody on that line move.
Yeah, they moved, but it was after the Kelly Walsh defensive lineman got into the neutral zone. So
that's going to make it a 3rd and 6 now instead of 3rd and 1. And the clock will start with 48 seconds. And here they come to the line, twin receivers far side. Barker fakes. Barker rolls. Barker has a man, and Keyshawn was well covered there and had to do a good job of playing defense, did Keyshawn there, to break up what could have maybe been an interception. So 4th down, and it's go time here for South. I don't think there's any question about it.
You got to go for it.
29.3. Let's see what they dial up here. Ball resting at the Kelly Walsh 40. They need to get to the 34 to get the 1st down. And a miss here, and that really increases the size of the mountain that they would need to climb. Trips receivers right. Barker in the shotgun. Barker to pass. Barker throws, and that's tipped and broken up. Intended for Jefferson, but a great defensive play by 25, Manasco. And that'll be a turnover on downs to Kelly Walsh.
They sent every receiver on a seam route on that last pass. What? So they had 3 guys running straight down the field, 4 defenders in the same area. Why don't you have one of them break off in a little hitch route? Catch the ball, get a 1st down. I don't know.
I couldn't agree more. So trips receivers to the left. 24.8 to go. Looks like Coastal with the ball. And good play. Ooh, single. Good play there.
Sawi.
55, Nick Sawi. Give Coastal about 2. And see if Kelly Walsh even tries to get another play in. I don't think they're going to. So that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter, and things not going the way of the Bison again tonight. It is Kelly Walsh 29, South 8. You're listening to high school football on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of...
So we're talking about 4th quarter football here from South. Trojans with the ball, 2nd and 8, and they do have a sizable 29-8 lead. Frisbee going to try the right side. He's actually going to option it out to Coastal. And Nick Sawi tried to make a great play. Coastal just got by him, and finally Jefferson's going to have to upend him at the 44. 15 on the carry, but guess what? Flag on the play. Boy, that white hat has thrown – that white hat's probably thrown 90% of the flags out here for holding. Superstar, superstar.
I know, huh?
They're actually waiting for the yardstick to mark it so they know where to put it. They mark it back to the 30, so that will bring up 2nd and 19. Bit of a break for South, but time is not on their side. They need to get the ball back. Frisbee to Coastal. Missed tackle in the backfield, and Coastal's got a big hole. 40, cuts back, 35-30. And Marquez Jefferson's going to have to wrestle him down, but not till he gets to the 15-yard line. And that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 on the carry there.
That puts Kelly Walsh over 400 yards rushing. 423 yards rushing for Kelly Walsh.
Had a shot at him in the backfield. Slipped the tackle. Going to wind the clock. 1st and 10, Kelly Walsh. Frisbee rolls. Frisbee again missed the tackle. Holy cow. Flag by the White Hat again, but geez. Boy, DeAndre McCray had Frisbee, and Frisbee just kind of spun away from him and got some yards, but there's a personal foul penalty. I think if it's after the play, it'll remain 2nd down, I think. And now they're explaining it to the coach. That's probably why they didn't give him a mic. They're like, holy cow. So it'll be 2nd down, and Jiminy Christmas, a whole bunch, 25 or so. From the 34, Frisbee. Straight ahead, Costa. He's going to try the right side, and once again, no contain on that left side of the defense at all. And he'll get from the 34 to the 16, about 18 on the carry. And the struggles continue for this South defense. Should be 3rd down and about 12. Frisbee to pass. Frisbee looking over the middle. Almost is. It is intercepted by Havercourt. He's going to try to bring it down. Boy, he should have just took a knee in that end zone. But he tries to take it out. He'll get it to the 10, but a big turnover there for South. So was it tipped by Jefferson?
Yes, it was.
Let me see the glasses. As we give you first down South off of the Kelly Walsh interception. Give Jefferson right side. Not much. And they blow him dead because his progress was stopped. With the what?
What? What was that?
I thought he said Jefferson with the croc. Don't run that cockamamie stuff. 3 yards, 2nd and 7. I believe Manasco probably responsible for the stop. Barker to throw. Barker has a man over the middle. It's caught. Is that McDonald?
Yes, it is.
It is. Gabe to the 40, 45, 50. And inside Kelly Walsh. Oh, and he's dragged. Turn around and watch the play. You've got to be kidding me with this officiating crew. Turn around and watch the play. The side judge isn't even looking at it. He gets dragged down 5 yards out of bounds. You've got to be kidding me. Big play. Don't even have the addition. Hopefully Allen knows how long it went for.
Nah, it went for 47 yards.
Gabe McDonald on the reception, but geez, he gets drugged down 5 yards out of bounds, and the stinking line judge down here's not even looking. And no, nothing doing that time for Jefferson. Gets maybe about a yard.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, folks, but that's how that's how someone gets hurt.
This crew from Wheatland, I would not say has much varsity experience, in my opinion, because they are not doing a good job at all. You're supposed to watch the play all the way through to the finish, not just mark it thinking that the play is going to finish right there when they go out of bounds, That should have been a personal foul on Kelly Walsh, and it was uncalled.
Here goes Barker, going to take it himself, 45, 30, and going to run out right at the 30, maybe the 29. So give him about 14 on the carry. South in business, but they need to go quickly. And there's 4 other guys out there. There's an umpire. There's a back judge.
Well, the back judge.
Nobody saw that.
The back judge was looking right at it when it happened, and he did not throw the flag. That is horrible officiating right there. And it's not a vendetta against South. For all of the South fans out there thinking there's a conspiracy to make sure that South gets all the calls, that was just a horrible call.
Jefferson with the counter. Making money on his own inside the 25 to about the 23.
It's number 18.
And like I say, I don't really even care if the call goes for or against South. That's how kids get hurt, when officials aren't paying attention and they get hit after the play. So 7 yards on the carry, 2nd and 3.
I think the games were officiated better by the Colorado refs, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but.
So the I formation, receiver each side, that's going to be McCray. DeAndre with some shifty footwork there, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards from the 23 to the 16, and that'll be a Bison first down. But they really don't have a lot of time to waste if they want to get back in this game.
Coy Steele. Oh, wait, wrong team.
What's his name?
It's not Coy Steele.
It's Nick Steele. And no gain there for McCray, left side, number 5. Who's that? Number 5. Oh, Ferguson. No gain by McCray there. He get taken down. 2nd and 10 now for South. Under 8 to go. They're down 21. They need to get a move on here. And they go 3 receivers set, I formation. Barker to pass. Barker throws, and, man, the rush was on him. I don't know if that was supposed to be a screen or what. But
no, it wasn't.
There was a couple guys that just came unblocked.
He just did not have a chance to get his feet set. That was just a good blitz by Kelly Walsh, and Austin literally just got rid of that ball to prevent a loss of yards. I mean, that was I wish he would have thrown it more outside. He threw it at the feet of a Kelly Walsh player, but that was a good call by Austin just to get rid of it.
So third down at 10, South at the Kelly Walsh 16-yard line. Twin receivers will go to the far side, and they'll be in that I formation. Single receiver, Farmer, near side. Barker to pass. This time it is a screen, and it's caught. Or did it hit the ground? I was going to say that didn't look like it had a chance to be caught, but Kez took off running with it.
I mean, this is our 4th trip in the red zone. We're 1 for 3 so far.
And this is going to have to be a go-for-it kind of play here on 4th down. 4th and 10.
Yeah, field goal doesn't get you anything here.
Kelly Walsh, 29, and South 8. So South needs to score here, or this will be nearly out of reach. 2 receivers each side, single back. He'll go back into the shotgun, Will Barker. Calling the signals. Austin takes it. Austin drops. Looks. Austin flushed out. Austin going to have to take it himself, and he's not going to get anywhere close. He's going to just fall forward for a yard to the 15, and that ends that drive there for South. And holding, I believe that will probably be declined. And that referee from Wheatland, the white hat, the main ref.
I think he's got the record for the most.
He's going to throw his arm out.
I wonder if he reffed that City of Cheyenne football game a couple years ago.
He's gonna have to take an ice bath after this. Soak that arm. Yeah, minute 39 into the game. South scored the first touchdown Just a minute 39 in. Now there's another flag. And I guess a delay on Kelly Walsh. So there was a turnover on downs. Kelly Walsh took their sweet time bringing their offense back onto the field. And so delay a game there. That'll just move them back 5 to the 11. It'll be 1st and 15, Kelly Walsh from the 11. But
14 penalties on Kelly Walsh, 10 penalties on South. This has been a long game.
And that's just the ones that have been administered.
Yeah,
there's probably been 5 or 10 of them that have been declined.
I want to give a shout out to all the Cheyenne South High listeners and other fans of football around the state listening to our game. We want to thank you for joining us here on 1112 BISN for this broadcast.
Frisbee quarterback draw for 8 yards up the middle. Holbrook with the tackle.
3 yards.
Give him 8 on the carry.
Oh, yeah, 8. Sorry.
And be 2nd and 7. So 2nd down. Give straight ahead, Costal. Gets that left edge once again.
And he's gone.
And he's to the 45, 50, and great play there by Barker to knock him out. Not till he gets to the 46-yard line. 36 on the carry there, and I tell you what, Kelly Walsh has done whatever they wanted to do running the football tonight, probably approaching 450, if not 500 yards on the ground.
$490 yards rushing. 490 yards rushing. Kelly Walsh has gotten this day. Plus, they got 56 yards passing. So,
well, broken play there, but Frisbee's just going to take it. He's just going to have to fall down at the 50. Does a Peyton Manning there. Lamont Frisbee pulls a Peyton Manning.
Frisbee on the carry, brought down by Sale. Second down.
Sounds like the coaches are getting into a fight over there. The Kelly Walsh coaches.
And that time, ooh, boy. Brandon Holbrook finishes it. Don't know who started it as far as the tackle.
Caleb Price.
And that's number 31. His first carry of the game, that's Joey Guile, 6 foot 185.
Got 2 yards out of it.
And it'll bring up 3rd and about 12.
Why are they calling a timeout?
And timeout, Kelly Walsh. So 5:34 to go, ball game. It is Kelly Walsh 29, South 8. You're listening to high school football on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from number 1.
Okay, I've been told
He's got a lot.
I've been told to quit picking on the white hat.
There's a total of 487 yards rushing by Kelly Walsh. I guarantee you Costal's probably got 3/4 of that.
And there's a pass over the middle, caught by number 9, Ferguson. Quick hitter.
Caleb Price did.
And Caleb has not had quite the night he had last week.
Brought down by 21.
That's an optical illusion. So he's 3 yards short. They'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 3. Give him 9 on the completion. Looks like Kelly Walsh should go for it here. 5 minutes and counting. And boy, what do you say to this South team after this game? They come out the first drive of the game. It only took them 1:30 to go about 75 yards. and score. They scored, making it look easy. Kelly Walsh turned it over on their first possession, and South had it with a chance to go up 2 touchdowns, but they turned it over and gave it right back. And it's been all Kelly Walsh since then. Nearly 500 yards on the ground for Kelly Walsh. That doesn't count probably the 100 or so passing. So this South defense probably going to give up nearly 600 yards in this game.
Oh, he doesn't?
And Kelly Walsh here with a 4th and 3. So off the Kelly Walsh timeout, Frisbee will be in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 right, single back. I believe it's Costal. And he's going to throw the quick slant, and that's caught easily there for the first down. Give him 9 yards on the play.
Pass complete out there to Murphy. First down.
You know, why not? We were giving them 10 yards.
I mean, you got 4th and 3, and your corner's playing about 15 yards off the receiver.
Yeah,
so that's just really easy. Just take about 3 steps and turn around, get the ball, fall down for a 9-yard gain. And now Kelly Walsh can take their time, 4:30 and counting. Up 21 points. Costa with the carry. Isaac McHenry's going to wrap him up, throw him to the ground. He's going to get about 2 or 3. And just the frustration here at South High continues. This is a team that should be winning ball games in this 4A conference. They've got a veteran team. They've got great athletes at the positions, and we're just not getting the job done here on the south and east side of Cheyenne with the football team. Disappointing tonight. Kelly Walsh was one they figured they could take care of at home, and not only they're not getting it taken care of, but they're losing by 3 touchdowns. 31 Guile into the game. He's going to run for about 8 or 9, and that's probably a first down or close to it as well. And Vlad Brumbaugh into the game. So South getting some playing time now. 3:45 to go. Down 3 touchdowns. Kelly Walsh with the first down. Boy, he ran fast. He ran faster than anybody's run all night. Did Vlad get on the field? Watch him pull a Rudy. Tackle the guy from the back. There he goes. Get him, Vlad. Chasing him down for the back. Nope. Guile. Left side. 5. And in. Almost untouched.
Guile for the touchdown.
And the Kelly Walsh coaches are excited. Shaking the press box around on that score by Guile. 20 yards on that one. That ought to put them over 500, shouldn't it?
518 yards rushing. Even when South just had sophomores and juniors on their varsity team, they never gave up more than 400 yards rushing in a game. 518 yards rushing. Almost 600 yards of offense given up by South this game.
Choma in for the extra point, drills it right down the middle. So 3:12 to go. Kelly Walsh 36, South 8. You're listening to High School Football, 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's MISTIE woods.com, to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and number 1 properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
Yeah, just say there's a lost phone. If anybody finds it, bring it to the press box.
Anybody watching the game, if you find a lost phone, Please come up to Cheyenne South High School and return it to the press box. South down 36-8. If you would have asked me this at the beginning of the day, I would have told you South was winning 36-8. But the read option that Kelly Walsh has employed this game has stifled South's defense and left gaping holes that we were unable to cover.
So it looks like that one's going to bounce back on the ground to Keyshawn, pick it up at about the 12. And he tries to get around the left side. Does. Ooh, Keyshawn just trucked the Kelly Walsh defender. Give number 8 credit for the tackle, but not before he got blasted by Keyshawn. Nick Steele. Starring in the new action flick, Nick Steele.
Nick Steele from.
I still like
Coy Steele. We'll see him next.
Sheridan.
We'll see him in the season.
First and 10 South. 14 yards on the return by Keyshawn. 3:06 to go.
Sounds like a Disney movie. Nick Steele.
Nick Steele.
From the Oil City with the tackle.
So first and 10 South, waning moments of the game. They'll dive it to, is that Holbrook? Yep,
that's Holbrook.
Brandon Holbrook. He'll get a nifty little 10-yard run there on the dive. Hey, we'll do the best we can with it. So first and 10 South. This one's pretty much in the books here.
Oh.
Marquez Jefferson gets to the right side, gets outside. Marquez across the 50, 45, 40, and out at about the 37. If that holds up, that's going to be 28 yards on the carry there. So that'll help pad Marquez's rushing numbers a little bit. He's well up over 100 yards in the game.
Oh, yeah, he had 132 yards rushing at the half.
So South has had some success on the ground as well. Now McCray checks in for him.
There's going to be nearly 800. There's going to be over 800 yards of rushing in this game by the time it's done between both these teams.
Oh, Savies go to the sideline. Look at Vlad. Oh, nope. Oh, Vlad was excited, boy. He was going. Who's 74? Dominic Swank. That's not right. He can't be 6 foot and 180. He looked bigger than that, didn't he? Twin receivers left, I formation, waning moments of this one. And Dre McCray going to get it to over the left side, and not a lot there. 31, Jay Guile. Not Jay.
No gain.
Joey Guile. And Vlad Brumbaugh into the game for Aaron Smith. Let's put the focus on him here. See him tear somebody up.
Number 53 on your dial. He is going to be
old Randy Gradishar's number.
The lineman closest to us.
And Vlad gets a nice little chip block there as Dre McCray. Ooh, Dre with some nice yards. Still running hard. He gets up to about the 30. So about 7 for Dre there. Folks, we're going to wrap this at the conclusion of this game. No post-game show tonight.
So
really.
South has 264 yards rushing as a team.
Really not a lot to talk about.
Kelly Walsh, 518. So we're getting close. We're getting close to that 800-yard mark of rushing by both teams in this game.
Next week, South's on the road, 7 o'clock start against Gillette. If we don't have that for you, we will have it, a link up to it on the website. Still don't have travel arrangements confirmed yet on what's going on with Gillette as McCray
I think that
falls forward for a number for 5.
I think that's Jefferson.
Oh, is it Marquez?
That one's Marquez.
Okay, so Marquez falls ahead for 5. So one way or the other, next weekend at 7, you can get on SouthHighBisonAthletics.com and check the game. We'll either be bringing it to you, or if we are not in Gillette, then Alan will have a link up to Gillette Radio for that, so you can catch that on the website. Probably no video either way. And the give this time straight ahead. Nope, fakes it. And Barker is going to get it down inside the 20 to the 19, so 6 yards. So South getting some stats, but this one's tick-tocking away here. South may get one more play off, but this one is in the books. And Kelly Walsh will pick up their first win of the season. South will fall to 0-4, and things look very dire now for South getting into the postseason. Barker to throw, almost gets sacked, gets away, throws for the end zone, and a little too tall there, intended for Gabe McDonald.
Pass incomplete. McDonald.
14 seconds left.
So maybe time for another play here for South.
I'd like to tell all you Bison fans out there that my youngest son's going to be grounded when I get home for not checking in once during this football game. Yeah, probably that kid.
Hopefully South gets some guys healed up and get them back for Gillette next week. Boy, things just didn't go their way tonight.
793 yards rushing on the ground right now by both teams.
Barker takes a snap. Barker rolls to his left. He's going to try to run it, and he is going to get out of bounds with about 7 seconds to go. Get it down to about the 13-yard line.
About 7 yards.
So give him about 7.
And there it is.
So just kind of added numbers now, really.
There's the 800-yard mark. I've never seen that. 800 yards rushing combined between both teams. That's amazing.
Seven and a half seconds to go in the game. High formation for South. Barker. Barker goes up the middle. He's going to have to throw it. No, he's going to run it, and he's not going to have enough time now. That'll run out the clock, and that's going to do it here from Cheyenne South. Another very, very disappointing loss, excuse me, for this Bison team. 36, Kelly Walsh. 8, South. For Kevin McLeod. Phil, the real deal V-Hill.
Yeah, boy.
Alan Cummings. This is Steve McDonald. Fans, not a lot to say after this one. Log on to SouthHighBisonAthletics.com for all your South High Bison scores and updates, from volleyball to tennis, cross country, girls swimming. The whole host of stuff is on SouthHighBisonAthletics.com. And, of course, next Friday night, 7 o'clock, South will be at Gillette on the gridiron. You can catch it here on SouthHighBisonAthletics.com and 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.